I'm testing clickbait Minecraft shorts to see if they're fact or cap. Starting with a minecart using no rails?
Minecart costs so many iron and redstone.
Facts.
And this glitch could save you tons of resources by placing a bunch of minecart on the same rail and then slightly push the minecart.
What will that do?
If there's nothing blocking your way, the minecart will keep going
that
forever.
has to be a mod. The math ain't mathin'. That just isn't how minecarts work. If I jump in one and roll off the rails, see what happens? I mean, where does the power even come from? These are just regular rails. They aren't even powered rails. But from my understanding, they put multiple minecarts on the rails. Just how many? The short didn't show us. All I remember is the shadow was so black you couldn't even see through it. Maybe we just empty out the entire dispenser. I mean, that's a sure way to test whether or not this is fact or cap. So we just emptied all of that out. One last one to go and jump in. All aboard the station. We are not moving because this is fake, bro. No way. Yo! They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling the roads to trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty. Mayday! 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 Actually, literally everybody already knows about these. Sure, toast is a bit rarer, but still, hasn't like, I don't know, every single YouTuber ever made a video on these name tags. We all know they work. Like Grum flips animals upside down. Yeah, so what? What's so secret and illegal about these Labrador? What, that isn't one of them. Oh, it's so adorable. There's more? Pug? Yo. I need a pet bug. I need that now. Normally, I'd immediately say that this was clickbait, but every other name tag in this video, I know for a fact works. And in fact, I'm showing you right. I know for a fact works. And in fact, I'm showing you right now. It's time to get ourselves a fluffy, adorable Labrador. Oh, ain't no way. The pug? But they added new dogs in the latest update, right? Like you can get different types of wolves. Depending on the biome, doesn't this change that? I've been scammed. I'm going to be depressed now. Pig X-ray glitch. Does that mean I can see through blocks or see its intestines? Because I don't think I want that, y'all. We got slabs across the top. The first thing I'm noticing is the graphics are like really old. So do you think this will still work in the latest version of the game? Yo, this would be crazy to find ores and caves and people's secret bases. Would you get banned from a server for hacking? This doesn't really count as hacking, y'all, right? I don't think it matters too much how large the actual space is. What's more important is if our head is glitched through the slab block. I think that's what enables you to see through everything. At least that makes sense to me. It's just that it was such an old version of Minecraft, or it looked like it anyways in the video, that there's no way Mojang hasn't removed this from the game. So if I jump on the pig, but then can I see everything? I can. It actually works. What? Dude, I can see there's a cave there. I can see the ores. It's so broken. And obviously you can't look down, but this would be a great way to figure out how to get home if you're ever lost or, you know, get those Ds.
Survive any fall in Minecraft.
Why doesn't she have any items?
Wait until the end.
Are those end chests? What? She didn't even land in the water. This has got to be a prank to kill noobs. I'm sorry, my noob brothers in Christ, for this evil act of trickery that has been employed against you to make you look like a fool. Well, on this day, we regain justice by exposing this creator to the entire internet. I will die, sacrificing my life to show you all that this is cap. Wait, I will die to show you this is cap. Why aren't I dying? Is full damage turned off? No. Why don't I die when I land here? Unless that single 1 pixel of water saves my life. Wait, you can see the water particles as I land. It's being treated as if I'm landing in the water. Hold up. Could we use this then to actually prank our friends in reverse if we hide the water? If I come all the way up and drop, will that still work? What? No? How does this make any sense?
My friend told me about this crazy trick to be able to sleep in the nether. All you need is 2 grass blocks, 6 torches, and of course a bed. You simply have to light the sides of the grass blocks like this, place the bed on top, and then Minecraft will think you are in the overworld and let you go to sleep.
I guess that makes sense.
Let's try it. See? It worked. How cool is that?
I would also normally say this has to be a prank to mess with noobs, because we all know that in the nether, if you try to sleep, well, that happens. But I was wrong about the last one, so I'm not gonna look like an idiot again. And this kind of makes sense. You've got light from the overworld, you've got grass, which sets it as a biome. So if I switch into survival, I should be able to set my spawn point here. This is sick. Honestly, if you're also sick of never knowing what's true on the internet, please leave a comment below, because I'm going crazy. What's this? Secret chest with a lever? What would you use that for in a desert temple? Put it in front of the entrance and then what? No way. A nether portal? Hold up. Rewind that. Watch closely. I swear there's a cut in the video. Right there. Did you see that? The little glitch? That automatically makes me hyper sus of this being real. I mean, if it is, this would be the fastest way to beat the game. So it should be this spot right here. He puts a torch down first. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I'm trying it. Bruh. Okay, wait, if I switch into spectator mode, there's nothing here. And especially, even if we had a lever and we placed it down, all right, I'll place it in all the spots because it's kind of unclear which block it is. Click, click, click. Yeah, nothing's appearing here. You know why? Because there ain't nothing here.
Waiting for the warden to spawn.
Surely this one will actually work.
Time to cover him up with wool.
Huh? Why? Bro just turned into an orange bloop.
What a noob.
Wait, what? Yo, that actually makes sense. You suffocate him. All right, big boy, I'm ready to tango. There. Okay, spam. No. Did I get his head? Did I get his head? Come on, please. Did I get it? Oh, I did. Either this is really hard or it's fake. There is no in between, but I feel like I'm stuffing it up. I'll give it one last shot. There he is. Come on. Up we go. Go. Yes. Come on. More on the side. Keep going. Place it on all sides. Yes. Oh yeah, we got him. There's no way he's getting out of that. And what we want to see if he actually dies. Just make sure if you're trying this at home, guys, in survival, you should probably hide still. And don't tease him, but I still want to tease him anyway. Okay, I'm going again. I'm going. I just need to see, will he die? Or will he escape again? Any day now. Okay, editor, just speed this up. Oh! I think he's dead! It actually worked! I'm no longer going to be scared of the deep dark.
Get high-grade weaponry for your very own gumbos by trapping a guardian in it.
Is that animal cruelty?
Because the guardian will attack anyone unless they're in the boat. So you can drive it towards your friends and watch them run in
boat
fear.
tank. So I have two major questions. First, how in the world am I getting this killing machine into my boat? It's not like he's willingly going to just jump in, right? Actually, maybe he will. Which kind of leads me to my second question. What's stopping him from attacking me while I'm in the boat? How do you do this? Maybe you need to like trap him in a box? Uh-oh. I don't see what's stopping him from blowing me up. Oh my gosh, that was... Okay, so he does come up to the water for brief periods of time. It is in fact possible to get him in the boat. We just have to time it perfectly. We could trap him at the surface. That's the other way. I mean, if we spawn one on top... Oh, bro, that's so easy. If you get one on the surface, he'll spawn straight in the boat. So that's easy. It's much harder if they're coming up. I think you'd have to place it like right as they... Ah, yes! Okay, so right as they jump up, you can get it. But if I'm in the boat in creative... Yeah, okay, so I can steer this around, no issues. If I'm in survival... Won't he shoot me? He actually can't. It's like glitched out. He doesn't know I'm there. But will he be able to shoot other people? Oh, yes. Look at that. And you can move as well so that they can't hit you. This is crazy. It's literally a portable boat gun. I love it, bro. This would be a great way to scare your friends. And speaking of them, we just released this brand new comic where I scare all my friends using the myth of the blood golem. It's available right now at EYstream.store along with all our brand new merch only for a limited time. So make sure to check it out before we sell out. It's ZXY Shorts. Are you going to make me happy, sad, or mad? And I think it's gonna be mad. Bro, what is that portal? Yeah, obviously it doesn't work. Only a nether portal does. What is that? Glow like it? Nah. That looks legit. I mean, it would make sense because of that portal that's in the deep dark. Yo, and it leads right there? Nah, fam, I am getting way too excited about this. I mean, logically, it all makes sense. It's just that every time I've seen a video with a new dimension, it's always fake. But this isn't technically a new dimension. This is the deep dark, which we know exists. It's already a real dimension. This is just a faster way of getting there. All right, so we put these all around the outside and...
Hello?
Oh, wait, maybe I need to light it first? Okay, so obviously that doesn't work, but then maybe that somehow makes the skulk veins work? And then you put it around the outside. Haha! Maybe it's not skulk veins. Glow lichen? See, that matches the block better. This could be it. I think I'm onto something. Why?
Insane dripstone trick shot.
Wait, you can hook a dripstone? No. No. Oh! Yo! That was the sickest thing I've seen. In fact, that was so sick, even if this is real, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I think the first thing to test is, can you actually hook the dripstone? All right, ready? We light it and then flick. Okay, you can. You can actually hook it. Okay, so the trick is here, guys, to have the fishing hook in your offhand. That means you're able to use it to light and click at the same time. Okay, light it, hook it, and then turn around and launch. Where did it go? Wait, what? It didn't fling it. Come on, we can do this, guys. And hook, yes, yes, and then line it. Come on. Oh, it's up, yes. Oh, Bro, I am literally the coolest person alive. Wait, did he just leave the game? How am I supposed to test my hacks now? Guys, please join my server. The IP is up there. You can join on iPhone, iPad, Xbox, doesn't matter, any device, literally. I need a new fan to test hacks with me. I'm not even mad. Okay, I know frogs eat slimes, but I've never seen them get bigger. But I've also never seen them eat that many slimes. Give me the Mega Toad! All right, eat up, boy. Yeah, nice. Lick him, lick his bum. Yes, lick the toes, lick the bum. You know you want to, Mr. Froggy. Bro, he's going on a rampage. Okay, your butt cheeks are saying the same size. How many slime balls are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slime balls. He's eaten 7, and I'm not seeing any thigh growth. Bro, hit the gym. What's going on? No way. This is way more slimes than in the video, and he's the same size.
Did you know you can walk
like
on water
Jesus?
upside down and backwards using this hidden trick?
Not quite.
Grab a elytra and dive into the water and hold the space bar to lift to the surface. And
Bro's Michael Jackson.
Moonwalk underwater.
So I put on my elytra, jump into the water. I think it said hold spacebar and backwards at the same time. So if I do that, okay, now I'm just floating backwards. This is such an odd thing to lie about. Why would you fake this? I don't understand. I have to be messing this up, right? Wait, it said dive into the water. Maybe we need to get like the wing animation in. Oh, I think this is it. The wings are out like in the video and I'm upside down. So if I come to the surface now and then hold backwards, hey yo, I've got those dance moves. Imagine just showing up to your friend's house like this. No one would believe you until you show them this. And for some reason, guys, you have infinite breathing. This allows you to hide underwater without drowning. That's actually way cooler than the moonwalking. Nah, they did it. Did what? Invented crafting? Bro's just crafting armor. I've been able to do that for the last 12 years. Wait for it. Wait for what? Okay, everybody knows how to do this. What? Okay, we got elytra, and now what? Ready for what? Smithing table. No. You can get armored elytra now? Not gonna lie, I was so hyped for this. It was gonna make my moonwalk from the last hack epic. But when I went to rewatch the short just because I wanted to make sure I got the crafting recipes right, I realized it had a bunch of fake crafting recipes. Like, first off, chainmail armor can't be crafted. Yes, you can craft gold armor and diamond armor, but chainmail armor isn't a thing. Also, they crafted an elytra. You can't craft elytras. You can only find them in the end city. Like, see, that crafting recipe doesn't work. So immediately I'm like, they're kind of sussy and baka among us everywhere. But perhaps it still works. Wait a minute. This smithing table menu isn't even the same as in the video. The elytra doesn't even go in. I should have known this was fake. I should have known.
Did you know that you can equip armor on a villager by placing down a dispenser?
No, you can't. I've never seen them wear
filling it up
armor.
with any armor of your
What the
choosing
Sigma?
and activating it. The armor will not be displayed.
Wait,
but it
so
will
it's
function
invisible? This is so dumb. There's no way they actually expect me to believe this. They're basically saying, oh yeah, you can't see the armor, but it's there. Believe us. Ha ha ha. But then how can we test it as well? Okay, I have an idea. I'm not 100% sure, but we could use the thorns enchantment. Now, if you don't know what this does, essentially it means that if you attack somebody who has thorns, you take damage. They don't, right? So if we enchant all this stuff with thorns and then put it on the villager, we'll know because we'll take damage after we hit the villager. It's the only way to truly test whether or not they can wear armor. Okay, and then what? We put it inside the dispenser. We can't even drop it on the ground? That seems odd. Why does it only work from a dispenser? And then what? We click this button? Oh, wait, the boots are gone. Wait, but I don't see the boots on him. Okay, maybe that's just a glitch. Try again. Now the chest plate's gone and it's not on the ground. So the villager clearly is consuming this armor, but that doesn't mean he's wearing it. Maybe he's just picking it up because he's a little thief. He's trying to trade it off for emeralds. Yeah, I knew it. All right, and then if I hit him, oh, did you all see that? I just took damage. Wait, that was a glitch. Ready, try again. He's actually wearing netherite armor. You can make them invincible and you can enchant them. All hail the mighty villager. All hail the mighty villager.
Did you know you can milk mushrooms?
Bruh,
Suspicious stew?
he just changed that cow's color.
Bowl on a mushroom instead of a bucket, you'll get suspicious stew. Which can
Okay.
have different effects depending on the type of flower the mushroom has eaten.
No. That would be like super cheap potions. That would just be silly, right? I actually don't know if this is real or not. But if I milk a mushroom, I get mushroom stew, not suspicious stew, except he didn't technically milk a mushroom, even though he said he did. It was a brown shroom, which you can't actually spawn with a spawn egg. The only way from my understanding is lightning has to hit your mushroom, which is why I think he threw a trident at it with the channeling enchantment. It wasn't clear because he didn't actually show us, but for this to work, it would need to be raining and then bang. Bro, what? I just attacked him. That didn't do anything. Hold up. Maybe it needs to be full rain? Oh, there we go. Oh, yo. Okay. We unlocked the brown shroom. So that much is real. And now you're saying that if I milk him, it'll give me suspicious stew. But it depends what flower I feed him. All right, well, let's try the alien. What do we get from that? Okay, we get one suspicious stew. So the suspicious stew works. That's right. But surely not the effect. No way. Fire resistance. Hold up. Azure bullet? What does this do? Do they each give you a different one? What? Blindness for 8 seconds? You could use this not only to prank your friends, but also, this is also just so much cheaper than your regular potion. So blue alien gives me what? Let's check. Saturation? Oh my gosh, you literally can use one bowl to fill your entire hunger. How sick is that? Cornflower gives us, I need to know all of these. Cornflower gives us jump boost. Oxy Daisy gives us regeneration. Oh my, dude, Poppy? You can literally get every effect. If I use Poppy, I get night vision. A torch flower, that's the newest one added to the game. What would that possibly give me? Oh, that also gives me night vision? Okay, so some flowers give you the same effects, I think. Maybe just for longer periods of time. Weakness with the tulips, and then the wither rose. I feel like this one would be obvious. It would just give us wither, right? Yeah, okay, don't feed one a wither. But wait, what if I have no flowers? What does it give me then? Oh, just regular old mushroom stew. Okay, so you need to feed it a flower for this to work, but no, this isn't a mod. This is a real feature, I think.
Players may have just found the new weirdest bug in all of the new Minecraft 1.20 update.
What is
By
it?
simply using a trident and a channeling book, combining an anvil together, and throwing them at a hanging sign, and then having one of your friends or yourself walk under the sign with a full inventory. You'll instantly get electrocuted over and over by lightning.
No.
Just like a lightning rod.
Hey yo, literally an infinite lightning farm. Man's just casually whipped out a hanging sign and turned it into a torture machine. Now, I'm pretty certain from the anvil menu, he was using Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Then he combined it with a channeling one book onto his trident. Will that even stick there? Oh, yo, listen. I can literally hear the trident. It's like mashing the side multiple times. For a channeling trident to work, it has to at least be raining because what it does is it brings down the lightning from the sky like Thor, right? Chill in here, my dude. Don't... Of course I got a baby one. What is my luck? Let's try a full-size one here, guys. And now we're going to throw the trident at the sign. Here goes nothing. Hey, yo! That was brutal!
In vanilla Minecraft, you only get 10 hearts, and most people think you cannot go over that limit.
Well,
I found a game-breaking glitch by which you can get hundreds of hearts in survival Minecraft.
No way!
One notch apple, that will give you 8 extra hearts, which will
but that's
disappear in
normal.
a few seconds. But if you eat one normal golden apple just after that and wait 2 minutes, you will get 6 permanent hearts.
What?
And the best part is, it has no limits, meaning repeating this with one stack of notch apples will give 384 permanent hearts.
Do you all think this is real? Nah, let me know in the comments below. No way. We got our enchanted ones and our regular golden apples. I munch on the enchanted one first and then immediately munch on the regular one. I ate the second one, but that literally didn't give me any extra hearts. Did it give me extra effects? No, the effects are the same. It literally just canceled and got rid of my second golden apple, unless it actually does give me permanent hearts. I don't know, I won't believe it till I see it. Oh, we're almost done. Okay, here goes nothing, and we still have the hearts. We don't have the effect, we still have the hearts. We lost 2, but we kept 6. And then they said we could just eat another enchanted apple on top of this, and they would stack. Oh my gosh. Wait, I want to see just how far we can push this. Nah, this is broken. This is actually broken, y'all. I can come all the way up in the sky here, drop down. I don't think I'm even gonna get a scratch. That didn't even hurt. I'm invincible.
You can actually tame creepers in Bedrock Edition so that they'll follow you around and never explode.
Man has to be capping.
It's part 39, the Creeper Tamer. Creepers are like someone I know, but I can't finish that joke because of an NDA I was forced to sign. This was a build I based on a mechanic found by It's Me James.
Just show me how to do it, man. Get on with it.
Build a nether portal and place a dispenser and powdered snow behind it. Light it and activate the dispenser. And if you don't get something like this, move the dispenser 1 block over to break the other portal block. And underneath the portal, build a 5 deep hole that you place a piston and slime block into, and line the edges with non-stickable blocks. Then get a creeper into that hole without letting him go into the portal, and name tag it. Then next to the hole, get a calibrated skulk sensor and lead a signal strength of 6 into it. I use a lectern with a 30-page sign book on page 12
oh my
with a
gosh.
comparator leading into the skull.
This is so complicated.
6 of repeaters leading from that into the piston below. So 3 on full ticks and 1 on 1 tick. Then light the creeper with flint and steel, and he'll explode as he's entering the portal. And about half the time, he'll disappear before exploding. And then on the other end of the portal, he will be there, completely tamed, following you around like he's trying to explode, but he never will.
This seems too good to be true. We're gonna know if this myth has any truth whatsoever based on whether or not this nether portal actually glitches out. Powdered snow, that's all it takes to break this thing. Light up the portal, and they used a redstone torch, but the lever should be fine, right? Did that? What? Honestly, that alone is a hack, bro. This short's crazy. And then they destroyed the portal and built some wacky machine, which I don't remember at all. I need to watch this thing again. So the sticky piston and a slime block on top of it surrounded by white glazed terracotta. And they used a minecart to push the creeper into position. Bruh, this in survival would be terrifying. I'd be too scared this thing's gonna blow up. Okay, quick, hide him in. Then they did a bunch of redstone bajibidi. We named the creeper. Don't know why you have to do that. Maybe it's so they don't despawn as it goes through the portal into that. I don't know, but this really confused me. They got a book with just empty pages up to page 30 and signed. I don't know how this works, but we're just gonna call this subscribe, which is totally not what you guys should do. Actually, please, guys, please subscribe, all right? I need to feed my family. They put this into the lectern and changed it to like page 6? No, it was page 12. Guys, if this is not right, this is about to blow up in my face. We got a flint and steel to force the creeper to ignite. Please work, please work, please work. Pig! You ruined everything! The pig has been taken care of. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's see if this works. Come on in. I think we got it. There's no explosion. There's no creeper. Let's head in and find out, guys. I'm so excited. Here goes nothing. Bro, a pet creeper? Oh my... The creeper pushed me back in the portal, but I definitely saw it there. And now, for the moment of truth, subscribe. Will you kill me? Hello? He's not blowing up. He follows me around, but he's not blowing up. Every illegal bug? Okay, we'll see about that. That's not a bug. That's a Minecraft feature, bro. Okay, bedrock with skulk. What? And wooden pickaxe with silk touch. He just mined up bedrock. He just mined up bedrock. Wait, could this actually be real? Hold up. And then he's using iron blocks. No. There's only one way to build an iron golem, and that's using blocks. You cannot craft a spawn egg. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I guess there's a small chance it could be real. I've never tried it before. No. This is capping. The double-ended chest is not real in Minecraft, no matter what glitches you see.
I busted 36 1.20 myths in Minecraft and actually found out that the hanging signs can be used to keep mobs out of your base.
How?
Similar to how mobs can't walk across carpet if there's a string under it,
that's true.
mobs can't enter an area if there's a hanging sign in their path. I also found out that
that's
if you're
better than
riding a
doors.
camel, the warden actually can't attack you, which is extremely overpowered.
That's broken. Okay, I'm switching into survival. Please don't kill me, Mr. Warden. Quick, put down a camel. Protect me. Wait, I think it's working. You can't touch me, LL loser. I reckon this is definitely true, guys. Look at it. Hold up, maybe it needs to be standing on a block. If we get onto a camel here, switch into survival. Come on, try and attack me. Oh, now we got it. We're so tall, he can't touch me. Okay, but what about the sonic boom, though? Wait, is he gonna try? Okay, so he's sonic boom, but I took no damage. This is the hack. Mr. Camel, we are invincible!
These are the most overpowered tricks in Minecraft. If you hold down W in your spacebar and crouch right when you land, it will cancel all fall damage. Unfortunately, it's too overpowered and only—
Who needs a water bucket?
For the next trick, you'll need 2 buckets of snow and leather boots. Place them right on top of each other and climb to the top. Now use one of the empty buckets to grab the bottom snow block, and you can climb upwards into—
Wait, how is he not sinking?
Buckets don't save you in the nether, but a bucket of snow does, and is probably one of the most overpowered items in the nether. It can stop you from taking fall damage, set out fires, and you can even use it to save blocks just like the last—
What? How is snow so good? I believe I can fly. I believe I can— Apparently, I don't believe it. I hit W and shift. Maybe I didn't do it at the right time. We can try again. Here we go, and— Bruh. Wait, I did it, but I didn't just hit W. I crouched. I don't know. Do that in slow motion. If that's real, then surely this padded snow thing is real. Huh? Oh, I have to put the leather boots on. I am a dumb bum. I've got farts for brains. Okay, ready? So we stand on it. Then we can put a padded snow there. And then what? Oh, wait, what? Oh, if you crouch, you sink through. So don't crouch. Get right to the edge. Pick it up and— Oh my god. You can get so fast with this as well. And we can use this sideways too, he said. Wait, how do you— Oh no! Wait. So if we go right to the side, how do we— Oh yeah, we can. Now what do we have here? Eggs? Bro, Mans has eggs for days, dude. I can already guess what he has for breakfast. Definitely scrambled egg. How is he turning the sniffer eggs into different colors? Wait, what? They're just transforming. Oh no, look at his hotbar. He's got— Are those dyes? I think so. The hotbar's so tiny, I can't see. Oh, wait, look at the clouds. They're moving really quickly. I think he's time-lapsing. He's waiting for them to hatch. Don't tell me that when you dye the egg, it dyes the sniffer too. You can get different colored sniffers. Bro, this would change everything. It would be so cute. I want a blue sniffer for EYstreem. Okay, come on. Okay, normal, green, and— What? I'm so excited, yo. Bro, I cannot wait for this. Okay, we've got a blue dye. Obviously, that has to be the first one, and— Hold on, what? I'm clicking. Nothing's happening. Oh, I got clickbaited.
This right here is just about Minecraft's easiest duplication ever. Big shout out to JC Plays.
This better not be fake like the last one.
But that's where I saw it first. The step number 1, get to the nether. After you've made it in the nether, move somewhere safe and place a dirt block down. On top of that dirt block, place a big drip leaf block. Then place a lever in front of it and turn that lever on. Watch out for those. Now for the setup, you could build as many tiles as you'd like. I'm gonna build 6. On top of the big drip leaf with the lever in front of it turned on, place any kind of gravity block.
What is wrong with those blocks?
Gravel, it could literally be an anvil. Doesn't matter. It might get a little bit loud. Now it's time to leave the nether. I'm gonna flip into survival to show you that this works. After you leave the nether, go back. If you did everything perfectly correctly, every single one of your blocks should have just duplicated.
That's infinite iron. Step 1, chuck down our dirt. Step 2, the drip leaves, and then any block you like, okay? Oh my gosh. Wait, we have to have a lever and turn it on. That's what keeps the drip leaf in place. Okay, I think I understand. Let's try again. Okay, I think it's working. Chuck on the gravel. Yeah, those blocks going cray-cray. Okay, no. So it has to be a block that falls. And then now we're going to switch into survival because he only switched into survival when he came back into the nether. So I don't know. I feel like there's something sus going on there. Like Amoga sus, all right? Jump back in through the portal. Imagine how many anvils you can get. And you don't have to mine for sand anymore. You can just dupe it like this. Okay, and it worked. Look, double sand, double gravel. Wait, it even duplicated it multiple times, and we got our anvil.
You can't see it, but there's invisible pistons here. And the way we did that is using a bug that's in the bedrock.
How's it moving?
If you play on this version, you can make a piston invisible by breaking it while it's being powered by a repeating redstone clock. And then when you add back in the blocks,
that's big brain.
It can still function like a regular sticky piston, which I'll admit will make for the coolest hidden base of the game.
No kidding! I love Skip the Tutorial, except he didn't actually show us how it works. He just went, here's a bunch of complex redstone. Trust me, bro. Yeah, no, I have trust issues. So I watched that video like 20 times to try and figure out the redstone and realized there is a way easier way to do this. Just place down an observer with its face towards the piston and then place another observer in between the two of them and the piston will start moving back and forth. And then all you need to do is break not the front of the piston, but like the arm itself. So you want to line yourself like up about here, and then you need to break it as it's extending. Ready? And did that work? No, wait, I can't hear it anymore. That didn't work. Is it fake? Hold on, let's try again. Ready? And I can hear the piston. It's still going. Okay, so it doesn't actually still work. Let's place a block here. The block's moving! Wait, let's destroy the block. And if I get rid of those observers and then place some redstone going, so the piston's like invisible there, right? I place a pressure plate and now we'll put a block here. If I stand on the pressure plate and then stand off.
In Dream's latest manhunt, Dream did this.
What? Dive to lava? Wait, what? Oh, the classic
Not only can you block lava with doors, you can do a lot of other cool things.
Like
on a
what?
platform, if you place a door, then put it in your left hand at the same time, it will create a ghost door. This acts as a block to you, but is invisible to everyone else, and you can use it for really cool traps or bridges.
way.
If you place a TNT minecart on a door with an activator rail underneath, then place TNT under the house, so when the hunters are chasing you, you can run straight to the house and watch as the house blows up behind you. Not only can doors be good for blocking things, but you can also insta-mine flowers and then jump into a small part of water. You can then block off the water so the hunters die. You can also do the same thing when insta-mining torches at villages. You can use this to block off water as a trap or to block off lava
that's actually
when you're
genius. So switch hands while placing it down. Bam! Whoa! Yo, it actually worked. We've got this half door thing. But is it actually invisible to other players? That's what I need to test. So you're telling me that you don't see anything strange at all?
Jordan, there is nothing here. Your brain has turned to compost. What are you talking about?
Well, my dear friend Ethan, if my brain has turned to compost, then how am I able to do this in survival mode? Huh?
What?
Huh?
Nani?
Boom!
Magic? Curses? No, be gone, you creature of the depths! Be gone!
Odd as it may seem, it's a verifiable fact that you mine faster when standing at max reach distance.
How does that make any
close.
sense?
And over time, that bit of extra speed can add up quick.
No. Nope. I refuse to believe that this is real. If I'm up close, my pickaxe is right there. If I come all the way back, what? Do I have giraffe arms or something? Blah. It's just stupid. Look, guys, if I dig this up, we'll count how long it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Not too shabby. Now we're going to try here at max reach distance. So how far can we get away with this? Okay, so that's 1 block, 2 blocks, 3, 4. 4 to 5 blocks away is how far you need to be able to stand. Let's count how long this takes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. That took a whole second less. Are you kidding me? That makes no sense. It makes no sense. But imagine if you're mining for hours and hours, you could save so much time.
Here's a video of me breaking the dragon egg. If you know anything about Minecraft, you're probably confused. If you try to break the dragon egg, it'll just teleport away, and the only way to obtain it is with a piston or torch.
Exactly.
Well, unless you break it. You need to give the dragon egg nowhere to teleport to. In previous versions, you just build a giant pillar to height limit, but in 1.18, it's easier than ever. Now the caves under ocean spawn full of water. If you just place a dragon egg in a deep ocean, you can mine it.
Fake.
This shouldn't be allowed.
Under the sea, down where it's wetter is where we will prove that this is fake clickbait. This breaks every normal rule about dragon eggs ever, guys. You're not supposed to be able to mine these up. I'm switching into survival. I'm going to show you that this is fake. All right, ready? Dig. I am a Jordan and I'm digging the dragon egg. It's going to teleport away like it does every other time. Okay, any date. I'm bored. Guys, how's your life going, all right? Bro, this thing is invincible. Bedrock? No, literal ender dragon egg right here. Okay, come on. We are so close. Hey, wait, did it break? What? No. We have 2 dragon eggs. It didn't teleport. It brought... Nah. Bro, okay. This is a cursed egg. This cursed egg does not deserve to exist. Yes, go away. Be gone, demon. Now, what do we have here? A couple of fine old command blocks? I wonder what this first one does. Okay, it just gives them a ton of health. As cool as that is, it's not exactly a hack. Most people already know you can do this. It's not special or new. He's clearing his effect, and what does that second command block do? Surely that does something interesting. Warning. Among Us? Among Us? What does this have to do with Among Us? That health bar is sus. Sus health bar. What? How did he reorganize his hearts like that? Bro, that is so dope. But the health bar wasn't the only thing that seemed sus. The way he did it also just didn't make sense. So I did some research and I found a resource pack that changes the color and position of hearts just like the video. Now I know it's not technically clickbait, but he made it seem like you could just use command blocks, so I'm kind of, well, very salty, because those command blocks were also mostly just decoys. During my research, I also found a data pack that goes along with the resource pack that shapes all of the hearts into the Among Us character. If we go ahead and enable that, now we can get it ourselves. So if I switch into survival mode, the very first command was actually just slash a function using the data pack sus health max, which gives us all the hearts that we need. Then the other command block was actually a decoy because what was under the ground was a repeating command block. If we do give @p command block like so, chuck this down, we need to switch it over to repeat, always active, and this is what we're typing in. Execute as @p run function, once again using that data pack sus show title. If we do that and hit done, now check it out, guys. We've got ourselves the Among Us hearts. Now, as hilarious as this is, unfortunately, they don't actually work as you saw in the video. He never actually showed how they work because it's all just a bunch of resource pack. But it is still pretty funny to show your friends.
Gen adding tridents brought a whole host of game-changing glitches. One of these, which they eventually accepted as a feature, makes mob farming easy in Bedrock Edition, where tridents can be pushed by pistons. Keep the trident moving, drop some mobs in, and watch them all get killed.
That is so satisfying. Piston circle, go! Ba-dam, bang, butt up, and bang. Now we just need to figure out the redstone. Now, what I love about this idea is not only does it seem like a super satisfying and effective way to kill a bunch of mobs at once, it also apparently only works on Bedrock Edition. So you can use it to flex on all of your Java Edition friends who play on the PC, because only you've got this feature, if we can figure it out. Now, I've connected all of them by redstone. I think we need to create a bit of delay. So we're gonna put a repeater here on full text, and we'll place this on each of the corners here like so, guys. All right, just there, and boom. And this should allow us to create a circle. So if we place down a redstone torch here and break it, bam. All right, let's see if that works. Hey, there we go, guys. We've got the pistons pushing around. They've even created a little bit of a snowball thing in here. Now what we need to do is, you know, build this out so our mobs can't actually escape, because they're not going to die if they can just run out of this area. So let's fill this all up with a bunch of stone like so. And now we just got to throw our trident in there. Let's give it a go. 3, 2, 1. Wha-bam! All right, and yo, look at that, guys. It's actually getting pushed around. But how can it do damage when it's barely even moving? That doesn't make sense. Let's chuck our creeper in and see what it does. Oh, yo, bro, it's actually killing. That is so cool. You just chuck in absolutely tons of mobs here and you have yourself a mob stew grinder. Now that is dope.
10-second Minecraft tip, use coal blocks instead of coal. Because one block smelts 80 items and it's only made from 9 pieces. And 9 pieces individually would only smelt 72 items. You just smelt 10% more.
Is
So go out there and make your parents proud.
No way. There's only one way to test this life hack, and that's with an experiment. Oh, wait a minute, I stuffed up. This is an evil experiment. So we're gonna go ahead and place down 1 and 2 furnaces, one for our coal block, one for our regular coal, hoppers above each of those, chests above each of those, and then we're going to put 2 stacks of 64 iron into each of our furnaces like so. Now, let's put down our crafting table and meet the contestants of today's competition. We've got ourselves the very dangerous, the very black block of coal versus 9 coal, which is exactly how much it takes to craft a block of coal. So ready, guys, let's go ahead and put the block of coal on the left and the 9 coal on the right. And now, the most exciting part. We wait. This really isn't that exciting. And the coal furnace is down! As you guys can see, it is finished. It is done. So we got ourselves a total of 72 iron ingots and then 56 iron ore was left behind. The coal block, though, is still going strong here, guys. We got 1351 already. You can see that somehow turning the coal from individual pieces to a whole block means you are able to smelt more. We're about to see if it's exactly 80, just like the video said. We should be able to get a total of 16 iron ingots here, guys. All right, 15. The moment of truth. It's going hard. We're almost there. And there we go. We got ourselves our 16 with 48 iron ore, returning 80 if you use a block, 72 if you use the individual coal pieces. So what are you doing? Stop being lazy, guys. Here is a life hack of the century. Make sure you always craft your coal into coal blocks. Oh, the poor iron golem's been absolutely destroyed. Huh? Did he just repair the iron golem? How did he do that? Feeding the iron golem iron? What? How does that work? I've never tried this before. That's genius. All you're going to need is some iron. So let's give this a test. You're going to be my test subject. I'm so sorry, man. All right, so as you can see, he's taken a decent amount of damage. You can see the wreckage on our iron golem here. And now we've got ourselves some iron ingots. Let's go ahead and feed this to the big guy. Yo! I just fed him 1 iron ingot, and that basically like half repaired him already. And 2 iron ingots, and he is full health once again. That is insane. Considering, guys, if you wanted to make a brand new iron golem, you were going to need 4 iron blocks, I believe it is, and then 1 carved pumpkin. Like, you need all this iron. That is a total of 9 times 4, what, 36 iron to build one of this, but only 2 iron ingots to repair it? Oh my goodness, that is insane. That is literally the best way to make sure your iron golems don't die, guys. You need to repair them all the time. Why you're not finding any netherite? All right, tell me, because I'm sick of mining for this stuff. Okay, so you place TNT every 4 blocks along. You hit F3G, and you need to place the TNT beside these weird glowy lines. But how is that going to help me find netherite? I don't understand. So, I suppose the first thing I should do is hit F3 and D on my keyboard and see what this does. Wow! Okay, we got a bunch of wacky lines everywhere. And in the chat, it says chunk borders shown. So this must be how Minecraft generates its terrain. And they were placing TNT right on the edge of one of these chunk borders. Maybe that increases the chance of finding ancient debris, because that's how the game renders it. It renders it near a chunk border. I don't really know. That's the only thing that makes sense in my head, but let's give this a go. So they were digging out a tunnel into the wall of netherrack like so. And they were placing down a block of TNT, then going 1, 2, and then 3. Placing down another block of TNT, and pretty much continuing this cycle through. So we place that 1, 2, 3, go again, come down there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know exactly why it has to be 3 blocks across. Maybe that is the extent of the blast radius of this TNT. I don't get it. But let's see whether we can find any ancient debris to get ourselves some netherite. 3, 2, 1, bang! Normally this literally takes me days of mining to find netherite. So if this works, I'm gonna be so excited. Okay, do we see? You have got to be kidding. Yo, what? And another piece there? Are you serious? What? Literally, normally mining, it takes me forever to find this. Just like that, and I barely even did any mining. Guys, you have to do this. This is by far the easiest way to get netherite.
Getting the full effect from a splash potion more often than not seems like a fantasy and not so much a reality.
Right? I can never get the full time on my potions.
Into the present, all you have to do is look straight up and land a splash potion square on your noggin.
Huh?
By doing that, you hit the sweet spot right on your character's hitbox.
Are you serious? That's all I have to do. It's that simple. I just have to hit the hitbox right on the top.
Dispensers, meaning you can set up the proper potion system.
Now this is a life hack and a half.
Time, which will have your friends wondering why your speed system works so much better than theirs.
Basically, I've got myself a splash potion of swiftness, which is supposed to give me 1 minute and 30 seconds. Normally, I just throw it down like that, run into it, and I've got myself, what, 43 seconds? You see how lame that is, guys? What happened to my 1 minute 30? Let's go ahead and clear our effects. Now, you can see no effects whatsoever. We're gonna try throwing it straight up in the sky and see if this does any better. All right, throw it up, bang, open it up, and look at that. I got the full 1 minute and 30 seconds. That is so great. Your potions will be more effective this way. Let's also see if it works with the dispenser, because then this would guarantee you, every single time you can make a simple potion machine without having to throw it yourself, and then this would also give you the full amount. So let's go ahead and clear our effects once again, and then we'll chuck in our potion. I'll hit the button, bang! Let's check it. Look at that. Again, 1 minute 30 full duration, guys. I still can't believe I've been playing Minecraft for 10 years, and I had no idea this was a thing. Alrighty, what do we craft here? We got some cobblestone. Wait, are we making a furnace? How is that a life hack? Everyone knows you need furnaces to smelt ores. Okay, we place them next to each other. That's the hack. No. Okay, we're digging them up. I am so confused right now. Okay, we're placing one there with a space between the 2 of them. And he's got a slime block in his inventory. What is he doing with this? Placing it above the furnace? What? We're sticking the furnaces together? I don't see how this will help in any way. What the? A double furnace? You can make those? You just gotta stick them together? It's like a double chest. but a double furnace. That thing's gotta be crazy efficient with smelting ores. I need that in my world. Give me a double furnace. I am so excited. I had no idea this was in the game. That was a horrible rendition of Give Me a Man After Midnight, guys. Luckily, I can't get copyrighted for those. So let's go ahead and place down our furnaces. Normally, you place them down side by side. It ain't do nothing, all right? You can't do this. That isn't gonna work. But they went ahead and placed them separately. Then we place a slime block here on the left, and this somehow sticks our two furnaces together. Let's go ahead and close that up. Places next to it. 3, 2, 1, bang! Why are you not sticking together? Huh? Maybe I need to do it on the other side. Slime on top. Bang. Bang. It's not what... It's clickbait. We got clickbait! No! I was so excited! We're getting revenge! I am exposing this clickbaiter! These blocks are not what they appear to be. Because you may have noticed one crucial detail in the TikTok. They never actually use their double furnace because it doesn't work. In fact, it is actually just a texture pack that has 2 blocks looking like 2 halves of a furnace. In this case, we're using a blast furnace and observer. And you can place these side by side like so. If I could get it right, come on. There we go, side by side. There is our blast furnace, so it still works like a furnace, and then our observer over here. Then, the way they made it using a slime block is we're gonna dig down 1, 2, 3 blocks like so. We're gonna place this repeating always active command that's setting a blast furnace above here when it detects a furnace. And then above this, we're going to have a conditional chain that is going to set block and observer up front here. So now all we need to do is go ahead and cover that up. We can place our furnaces here like that, chuck down our slime, and then put this down, and boom! Check it out. You got yourself your double furnace just like the video. There are new 1.17 advancements? Wait, he's putting a goat in a boat? And it gives you the achievement, whatever floats your goat. There's no way that's real. Okay, he's waxing with honeycomb and then taking it off with an axe. Wax on, wax off. I know those achievements are definitely real. We're putting an axolotl in a bucket. That's giving us the cutest predator advancement. I'm pretty sure that's real, but I'm not certain. Wait, what's this? The healing power of friendship? You gotta kill a drown using axolotls, I think? Okay, what? Wait. No! Glow squid! What's this here, guys? Okay, and then, we use the glowing sack, and that gives you glow and behold. I know that one is definitely real. All these brand new enchantments. What's this? We're putting on leather boots, and you get light as a rabbit? No! I need to try that. What's this one here? Surge protector? How in the world do you get that advancement? Using a lightning rod? I don't understand here. Oh, and what's this? We're in a jungle now, and we've got a spyglass to do what? You spot a pirate and you get, is it a bird enchantment? How am I supposed to figure these out? And then you get, is it a balloon for a ghast? Well, we're gonna be testing the ones that I find a little sus. The first off is whatever floats your goat. We're gonna chuck a goat in a boat, jump in. Yo, it's real! Whatever floats your goat is a real achievement. Okay, let's jump into the water here, guys. Next up, I want to try the cutest predator. Hoot. Come on, let me pick you up. So I actually figured out you can get the cutest predator achievement, but you have to be in survival in order to pick the axolotl up. That's why I couldn't do it in creative, but that is real. Now, I've been trying to get the next achievement, the healing power of friendship, for ages now, and I couldn't figure it out, so I Googled it, and apparently you need to place down a 2 drown like so. Have a axolotl in the center, switch into survival, it'll attack one of them, and you need to help the axolotl finish off the drown, guys. So we're gonna go ahead, help him out, guys. Bam! All right, we kill him, and then we get the effects here. And you look at that, guys! We got ourselves the healing and power of friendship, and you can see we got ourselves the healing from the axolotl. That was absolutely awesome. All right, so let's see. We've got this advancement here with our powdered snow. Apparently, if we wear leathered boots and then walk over the powdered snow, yo, we get ourselves light as a rabbit. That makes sense, because normally, if you're not wearing the leather boots, you actually sink and fall into the powdered snow like so. All right, we've tried out all of these, but we still have a few more to try, but I can't test them here. Now, it turns out for surge protector, you can't just chuck a lightning rod wherever you like. It has to be inside of a village. Then we have to wait for it to get to thunder weather. And essentially, what needs to happen is that lightning rod needs to get struck by lightning in a village, and you will get this advancement. It's a very odd achievement because you can't get it anywhere else. You can only get it in a village here, guys. And now we just kind of have to wait for some lightning. Strike! Strike, oh lightning rod! So I got bored and went to get snacks. I don't know if I actually got it. So let's go ahead and check here at advancements, guys. Scroll down. Ah, I got it! It's a real thing. Surge protector. Protect a villager from an undesired shock without starting a fire. Hey, I did it! Too bad I missed it. Aww. And the last one, there's no way this is real. Mojang wouldn't call a ghast a balloon. Let's try it out. All right, zoom in. It's real! Is it a balloon? Spyglass into a gun. That is so dumb, but I love it. What magic is this? Whoa! What magic is that? He's throwing some sort of item into the ground and it just automatically fills up all of the blocks. That is so dope. Okay, look at that. Is honestly so satisfying, guys. But what is that item? Is that actually a real item in Minecraft? I mean, this is a fantastic, easy way to fill up blocks like so. Wait, will it even copies patterns as well? This would make your life so much easier. Now, the video wasn't clickbait. It didn't say it was a mod. And I automatically knew that that wasn't a real item in vanilla Minecraft. As you can see, it is nowhere here. I even double checked all of the items, but it is in fact a mod. So I went Googling and here we go, the whole of filler mod. And this is exactly what we saw in the video like so. So I'm gonna download it and test it out. All right, let's switch over to page 2 of the inventory. We've got ourselves the hole filler. We got a ton of different hole fillers here. Apparently this is the super big brain one. This is the smart hole filler. Let's give it a go in this ravine and bang, throw it in. Yo, that is so cool. Oh my goodness, look at this thing go. It's just absolutely filling. Now, this is so cool, guys. Look at this thing come up. I'm just literally filling a ravine. This is one of the most satisfying things I've ever seen. Look at it go. Oh, guys, this is so nice. This is literally satisfying everything I've ever wanted in Minecraft. Oh my god, look at that ravine go. Oh, this is so much nicer than filling in the blocks by hand. And now there's no longer a ravine. Honestly, this should make it to like a satisfying Minecraft compilation.